Prince Harry is due to testify at the London High Court this week for 3 days, Monday to Wednesday. And this is a case against the Mirror group of newspapers. And Prince Harry is flying in from the US to testify in person. He has accused the Mirror group of a series of unlawful practices to secure information on him, including what his team are calling phone hacking on an industrial scale. The Mirror group has already accepted one instance of obtaining information on Prince Harry by unlawful means through somebody planted to follow him at a nightclub, and it has apologized for that. But the Mirror group is denying the remaining claims. Its defense is that it has obtained that information through royal sources, and that's a tricky acknowledgement because that gives a whole new different dimension to the case on who it was within Buckingham Palace then leaking information against Prince Harry to the media, whether it was palace officials or his own family or both colluding together, and Harry has alleged that repeatedly in the past. The court papers now speak of meetings between former Mirror editor Piers Morgan and the former deputy private secretary to King Charles before he became king, and that seems to be a pointer in itself and a potentially loaded one. He has also said, of course, that his father, the king, sought to restrain him from going to the courts over these media matters. The question is now whether the king will be dragged into this, of course, not to testify. Prince Harry becomes the first royal in 130 years now to testify in court, as he will this week, after Edward VII, who appeared twice, once in a divorce case and once in a dispute over a cards game. Harry will not be defending just himself, of course. He'll be speaking for about 100 celebrities who made similar allegations against the Mirror group. The group has admitted liability in more than 600 cases so far and paid more than £100 million in settlements, but many of these cases remain, and the Harry case has been picked as an early test case for all these other cases to indicate which way they may go and which way the court is viewing these cases. These are cases not just against the Mirror but also the Daily Mail and the Sun. In the Mirror case, the court will consider 33 stories that Harry alleges were published based on illegally obtained information. For Harry, this is a legal battle now on two fronts, against the newspaper and also, more pointedly, against the palace.
It's extraordinary. I mean, it might get more extraordinary as the minutes and hours go by, but it's something that most senior members of the royal family have strived to get nowhere near for a long time, because you immediately lose control over the situation and you're on oath. These kind of cases are often a case of mutually assured destruction, to be quite honest. I don't think anyone will get out looking great. They treat him in a very hostile fashion, partly because he's an adversary. You know, if you sue a newspaper, you can't expect to get, fair coverage. There's very little, hardly any actually. Some people, I mean, Brian Lee Gordon in the Telegraph does, and a few others do. Very little, putting contextual writing to put this in context as to why Prince Harry is behaving this way and why he might see it as his life's mission to get victory against one of these people that he believes was partly responsible for the very difficult childhood, the divorce of his parents and the ultimate death of his mother. And I'm not saying that's the case, but that's what he believes.